are the new student. Come closer. You think I cannot see?
Of all things, to live in darkness must be the worst.
Fear is the only darkness. Again. 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 Never assume that because a man has no eyes, he cannot see. Close your eyes. What do you hear?
I hear the water. I hear the birds.
Do you hear your own heartbeat? Do you hear the grasshopper, which is at your feet?
No. Old man, how is it that you hear these things?
Young man, how is it that you do not?
This neighborhood expression of care. This is what I give. I give an expression of care every day. You've made this day a special day by just your being you. I feel that if we in public television can only make it clear that feelings are mentionable and manageable, we will have done a great service for mental health. I think that it's much more dramatic that two men could be working out their feelings of anger. More dramatic than showing something of gunfire.
I'm supposed to be a pretty tough guy, and this is the first time I've had goosebumps for the last 2 days. Looks like you just earned the $20 million.
Quality-wise, I mean, I have to admit that it's not quite up to the standard. However, it is growing. All type of knowledge ultimately means self-knowledge. The art of expressing the human body. I mean, it might sound too philosophical, but it's unacting acting or acting unacting.
You've lost me.
There are so many schools, but all the time you are keeping the continuity going. Man, listen, you see, really. To me, okay, to me, ultimately, martial art means honestly expressing yourself. Now, it is very difficult to do. I mean, it is easy for me to put on a show and be cocky and be flooded with a cocky feeling and then feel like pretty cool and all that. Or I can make all kinds of phony things, you see what I mean? Blinded by it. Or I can show you some really fancy movement. To express oneself honestly, not lying to oneself, and to express myself honestly, that, my friend, is very hard to do, and you have to train. You have to keep your reflexes so that when you want it, it's there. That is the type of thing you have to train yourself into it, to become one with the
Yeah, this is very un-Western, this attitude. I want to ask you about your movie and TV career, but first, we're going to break. And I'll be back with Bruce Lee.
Research regarding technological unemployment is as vital today as further refinement or production of labor-saving and comfort-giving devices. In the brief span of 30-odd years, the world has seen an inventor's dream become an everyday actuality. Perhaps I'm prejudiced, but to me it seems that no other phase of modern progress contrives to maintain such a brimming measure of romance and beauty coupled with utility as does aviation. A pilot winging his way above the earth at 200 miles an hour talks by radio telephone to ground stations. In thick weather he is guided by radio beam. He sits behind engines the reliability of which is all but unbelievable. I myself still fly many times across this continent. Aviation, this young modern giant, exemplifies the possible relationship of women and the creations of science. Air travel is as available to them as to men.
I'd like to take a few minutes of your time, if I may. To be honest, I'm a nature freak. I love to walk through the woods and talk to the animals. Don't tell anybody that. I even talk to trees at times. Talk to trees at times. You're the creator. Anything that you want, you can build here. This is your world. Your dreams come real here. But you need to understand nature to appreciate the great, great things that have been created. And so much of our life walking around looking, but never see. And if painting teaches you nothing else, it'll teach you to see nature, to appreciate some of the beauty that's around us every day that we take for granted. First touch your canvas. If it's not the color you want, stop and change the color. Don't keep painting. Because this is your world and you can create anything that you want in it. And go out sometime in the woods and study trees. Talk to trees, whatever it takes.
This world, there's room for everyone. The good earth is rich. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in them. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children. Victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. People will return to the people. You, the people, have the power. The power to create machines. The power to create machines. The power to create happiness. The power to create happiness. Happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Come sit. Make yourself at home. We're reminiscing today and using the all-time, old-time goodies and all that stuff.
I'd made any popular tunes.
You hadn't made any popular songs, but you had been working in another field, had you not?
That's right, I was doing spirituals at the time, too.
How many songs have you written?
Dick, I don't know, but I've written just about all I've sang. I've been in the business now, Dick, for about 6 years, and I haven't had a song that wasn't a hit, so...
In this field, not counting what went on before, what's the secret?
I think the secret is really observation, Dick.
What do you mean?
Well, if you observe what's going on and try to figure out how people are thinking and determine the times of your day, I think you can always write something that people will understand.
What do you hope to do in the future? You're doing different things now, aren't you? Are you traveling like you used to? Are you traveling like you used to?
No, I'm not, Dick. I'm mostly staying home now. The greatest thing that happened to me, if all the singers I'm connected with had hits.
Just ask a few other people out there, you know, you don't dare argue with this cat, that's for sure.
Nearly a century and 3/4 ago. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chief Justice, fellow citizens. We observe today not a victory of party, but a celebration of freedom, symbolizing an end as well as a beginning, signifying renewal as well as change. Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed. The world is very different now, for man holds in his mortal hand the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. And yet the same revolutionary beliefs for which our forebears fought are still an issue around the globe.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.